Hey everybody, happy Friday. Oops, I've been putting together a bit of a show for you, and that's why I'm running, as usual, a little bit late. So what I've decided to do today is run you through the new, hello Holly, to run you through the new bamboo and linen collection from, hi Nancy, oh look at all you people joining, thank you. Okay, let me turn the camera, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So we have received a new collection from Bryn Walker. That's our last year's collection, which includes the linen Huxley tank. And then this is our current year's collection. We have limited sizing. So as you can see, these are all the white pants we have in the Casbah. Then these are all the black pants we have. This color here is called Millpond, and it does not want to photograph at all. So right now it has a greeny look to it. It's not green, it's blue. It's the color of a pair of faded blue jeans. But I'll try to see if I can capture the color for you, but it doesn't seem to matter what I do. It always looks more yellow. But then, okay, this one is Isola. This one is called Elk. It's a dark brown. This one here is called Rambutan. This one here, which is a very light gray, almost white, but not white. You can see that it's not white right there. This one here is called Heron. And then instead of getting the tops in the bamboo, which instead of getting the tops in the linen, which is what we usually get because they're one of Bryn Walker's best sellers, we decided to actually place our own order. So we are the only people who carry this. This one here is the Huxley tank in bamboo, and they made them especially for us. And once we run out, we run out. And what I did is I had them make colors that would match. So this is the Millpond, and it matches exactly to the Millpond in the linen. So if you're looking for underpinnings, you can get a bamboo top and the linen pants. So hopefully that helps to, so what I'm going to show you today is exactly what the colors look like. And then I've paired them with some wabi-sabi pieces because we have some gorgeous wabi-sabi pieces that haven't sold yet. So I thought I would show you how those colors look together. But I think the beginning of this live, I can flip this around now, is just going to be talking about the different sizing in the bamboo tops. So let's just start there. Everything, if you're trying to find these pieces, is that going to work? It kind of works. Maybe I could raise it up a bit. If you're trying to find these pieces, I've created a list online. If you go into the menu and you go to featured collections, right underneath Priya's pick, there's one that says bamboo and linen live collection. And those are the pieces that I'm going to show you today. So here we go. I'm going to put this back here. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is this top. Now, what I'm wearing here, you can tell it's too tight on me. And I'm wearing it to show you what a small in the new Huxley tank looks like. I mean, it's got stretch. It definitely fits. I personally don't like it when you can really tell that this is my booble region. I kind of like more of a delicate flow. So this is what a small looks like. The fabric is really stretchy. So once again, this color here is called Isola, and it's a teal, but definitely more of a blue than a green. Because I tried it with a couple of actual teal things, and when you hold it up to teal, it definitely looks blue. So this is how much stretch it has. It's really stretchy. The fabric is thick. It actually feels like a really great thick cotton t-shirt in terms of the weight. Like, you know when you get those really high quality ones, the ones that aren't stiff but are just like a really well made knit of a t-shirt where you can actually feel the weight of it. That's what this feels like. I feel like it's a little lighter than the Metamade. The Metamade seemed to have a lot of stretch in it, and it kind of weighed it down from time to time. This has a lot of stretch in it. Booble region, love it. I don't know what else to call it. I'm sorry, we're closed. No, we're closed, I'm sorry. So yeah, it's got some stretch, but not as much stretch as the MetaMade has, which by the way is 70% off. So if you've been holding off on the MetaMade, now is definitely the time to get it. There's not very much left. It is such high quality bamboo. You'll never want to part with it. As Lohifa said, one of the saddest days was when MetaMade decided that they weren't going to run their shop anymore. And I'm still trying to find something to replace them. So Bryn Walker was one of my first choices. I should let you know the price point on Bryn Walker, like their linen, it's not cheap. But it is extraordinarily well made. So you kind of have to make a decision there. So this top here is a shocking $142. But you'll be wearing it forever. And especially if you get the match set where you get the pants and the top, you've got an underpinning that will last you a really long time. So this here is Isola in a small in the Huxley tank. And once again, you can see all of these if you go into featured collections in the menu and you go to the Bamboo and Linen Live collection. So what I showed you there was a small, which is not a size I would wear, even though it fits because of the stretch. So this is the size that I tend to wear in the Huxley tank. And in both the bamboo and in the linen, I would say this is probably my size. So it does flow nicely on. What some people felt with the linen one was that it tented out a bit like this. So you kind of have to decide there. So I think it looks great. Personally, I love the Huxley tank and I like how this fits and the slimming lines. I like these down here where you end up getting these little lines at the front which are elongating. I found the MetaMade pilled. Will these do the same? I would say no. Bryn Walker is such a great brand. If it did pill, you should give it back to us and we'll give it back to them because they've been doing this forever. And we're not just, I'm the one, I got the bamboo in this style, but they do carry a full bamboo line and have carried that line for a long time, which is why they were able to create this style for me in the bamboo. So they have tons of experience with it. I have not owned one of these pieces long enough to know, like to say yes from my own experience that it won't pill, but I can assure you that Bryn Walker will stand behind their products. They have the money to, and they've been around long enough, and they've got the experience with bamboo. So this is a medium in that top, and then I'm going to compare it to a medium from last year in the Huxley tank, because I know some people felt like the Huxley tank was a little too tenty. So I want you to see the difference. So what I was wearing was a medium in the bamboo, and this here is the same size in the linen, and I think you're going to see that it looks bigger. So you see how you don't get those kind of pleats that come right here from the drape of the fabric? When you've been wearing this linen for a really long time, it just gets softer and softer, and eventually you will get folds like this that make it a little bit more drapey and flattering, but not for a really long time. So that's the biggest difference between the bamboo, the linen and the bamboo. So if you felt that the bamboo, focus. If you felt that the linen was tenty, you're not going to find that with the bamboo, but you would stick to the same size that you would have worn in the Huxley. So normally I'm an extra large in tops. In this top, I'm a medium. So for me, I go down 2 sizes because it is really generously cut. So back into the Bryn Walker bamboo again. I just wanted to show you the linen. We don't have this anymore. Just whatever we have in stock left over from last year. So if I went up one more size, did I bring one? Yes. If I go up one more size, so what I've shown you so far was the small, which was too small, the medium, which I felt fit me really well, and I'm just gonna go up one size so you can see the difference in the sizing here. So this is a large. If I were to have gone with the large, I don't think it would have been a problem. So it still drapes really well. There's not too much of an opening here. It's a little less tight through the booble region. So there's a little less definition there, if that's what I want. But I wouldn't say like, oh, you've got to take off the large, it's way too big, or you've got to take off the small, it's way too small. I think because it's in the bamboo and it's got some stretch, they all have a little bit of give to them. So I'm gonna put the medium back on. And then I'm gonna Oh no, actually I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Let me show you the pants. Because I'm gonna do this whole same routine again with the Casbah pants. And I know everybody loves the Casbah pants. I love them too. I don't even know how many colors I have the Casbah pants in, but I keep getting them because I know I'm gonna wear them. So generally speaking, in the Casbah pant, I wear a large. And generally speaking, in other pants, I wear an extra large. So I would say for the Casbah pants, go down one size. For the Huxley tanks, you may be able to go down 2 sizes, but you could probably comfortably go down 1 size from what you normally wear. Hopefully that was the takeaway from all of that trying on. So this pant, now it has a very stretchy elastic. It has wider legs, and then it tapers ever so slightly at the bottom. It has lots of pockets. I can put it on and show you those. Oops, there we go. So that's the length there. That's my natural waist. There is fabric here. I don't really mind having that fabric here because I always cover my pants with a top that comes to at least here. But that's what it looks like. There's lots of stretch. It's not binding at all. It also doesn't feel like it's gonna fall off. There's the pockets there. There's also a pocket there. So once again, I normally wear an extra large in pants. This is a large, so you would go down 1 size. And let me show you how it looks with the top. And this is kind of what had me really excited. I'm wearing the medium here. What had me really excited about getting the bamboo tops is I love me a good underpinning. I find if I have one, I just keep reaching for it in my closet and I wear it all the time. So this is an Isola underpinning in bamboo and linen. And they dye them at the same time with the same dyes, so the colors are almost exact. The difference you're seeing on the screen is far more pronounced than the difference in person. For me, this is almost identical, but I think it's just reflecting light differently. So that's what the two of them look like together. And now I'm going to show you some really pretty pieces you could pair with them. Because when we did this big inventory on Wednesday, we could not believe how many gorgeous pieces hadn't sold yet. Do you want to put it on like that? So I thought I would find some pieces that match the linen and show you what they look like together. So this is a wabi-sabi piece. It's 40% off. It's got some black and white there, so there's lots you can wear it with. This really pretty, kind of like a corally pink color, watermelon. I'm gonna call it watermelon, and then blue. So you could wear it this way. You could wear it this way, so that the black is off to the side a bit more. I actually think I prefer that with the blue there. It does, it elevates the whole look. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, that's what I think too, is if I could ever find something with a really comfortable underpinning so that I feel like I'm wearing pajamas, and then something to throw over top that makes it look like I tried, to me that's a win. So this vest, I thought went really well with the Isola, and it is wabi-sabi, so even that looks cute together. So that's one, and I'm going to show you just a couple of other pieces. Yeah, I really love this color Isola. I didn't get a lot of brights. I think everything else that I got was really muted, except for the Rambutan or Rambutan, don't know, which I thought it's like kind of an orangey red, but it was just too great to pass up. Okay, so this here is a waterfall. Nope. This one is a kimono sleeve top, also from our Wabi Sabi collection. And if you're looking for these pieces, you're gonna find them in a collection called Linen and Bamboo Live Collection in the featured collection section. So what's kind of nice about this piece, oh, she's inside out. There you go. So this piece is a really soft georgette, and then it has these little embroidered circles on it here. And then here at the border, there's more embroidery, there's some sequins. I think you can probably see the sparkle as I run my hand through here. It's a really beautiful, beautiful piece. And it looks really great with Isola. So if I didn't want to wear this, am I gonna take this off? Maybe, maybe not. I saw them in the store this week and I was so tempted. It really is beautiful. Yes, it really is, Sandy. So there you go. Here is a kimono sleeve top with the Isola pant. Just a beautiful little blue dream to get you thinking about spring and summer. It's so pretty. Really, really love these down here. But yeah, looks great with Isola, and it's a great piece on its own too if you're traveling or if you're just starting to get ready for summer. Let's see what else we have here. So here's another vest, and this one again is in that same collection, and it's really pretty. So there you are again. I'm gonna untuck this. It's just a little blue dream. Really flowy, really elegant, and super comfortable. So I guess that's the trifecta, is when you can look like you tried and totally feel like you didn't. So there. So there's another really cute look. So this matches the Isola as well. And then I only pulled 2 more pieces, then I'm gonna show you Millpond. And I'm gonna have a really hard time showing you Millpond because it's a really hard color. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take this off for the last 2 pieces. So Millpond, I don't know why, it just doesn't photograph well at all. It looks beautiful in photographs. It just doesn't look like itself in photographs. So here's another kimono sleeve top, and I thought this one was so sweet with the flowers on it. This is also part of our Wabi Sabi collection. I thought that was just adorable together. It just makes you happy to put it on. First of all, it gets you thinking about summer, which will be nice. It's supposed to be nice this weekend. Oh, and if you were thinking of coming to the store, I'm not here all that often. I'm doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but I will be here all day tomorrow. So if you're free, pop by, come visit me. So there you go. I think this is gorgeous together. I love it with the gray and then this very muted kind of a dusty rose color. Then you've got that same blue here with some navy blue and some white. And I would say that this actually leans towards a gray, so you could probably wear it with that as well. This would be a gorgeous outfit. This would be a showstopper. I think with white shoes, this would be really cool. And then there's just one more piece that I found that I thought would look really nice with Isola. Is that a yep, you're gonna come visit me? Because that would be so nice. It would be great, actually. I hate being bored, but Kim will be here, so we'll be chatting anyways, but it's always nice to meet friends again. So this here is a waterfall top, and it is also that same color. So this one is purple and blue, and I think I'm gonna wear it round like to the front. And now I could just wear that down, but I feel like that's actually, you know what's nice is you can reach your pockets really easily. So that's kind of fun. But I think for me personally, I would take this outfit. I was in the store earlier today. Oh, I missed you then. Oh, it's too bad. But this, I think looks super cute. So I just pleated the front, tucked it in, made it really drapey and blousy. And then in the back, I kept it long, but I could also do that drapey blousy thing back here if I wanted as well, which makes this a very versatile piece. I also like how we've got the diagonal stripes here, which are very slimming, and also how we have a panel in one color and a panel in the other color, so you don't end up with like a boxy look here. So this here is also part of our Wabi Sabi collection and looks really great with the Isola colored linen and bamboo. I am getting more of the bamboo in, so in a month, couple of things. So those of you who ordered linen and pre-ordered it, we're going to be shipping it out. If it hasn't already shipped out today, it'll ship out Monday or Tuesday. And next month, we're going to be getting some more linen and some more bamboo in. And if you go to our website, you're going to see all of the pieces, but we don't have pictures of them yet. So I'm getting another pair of linen pants. In addition to the Casbah, I'm getting one that's called the Renzo. And the Renzo has a flat front, an elastic back. It has pockets, I believe, and then it's full length, and then it has a bit of ruching here at the side so you can adjust the length and make it longer or shorter. So it's still really casual, but it's less baggy through here if that's something you were looking for. So it'd be more flat like that in the front, and then longer, but you can adjust it. And those will be available. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Sorry. It'll be available in the exact same colors. And the other piece that I'm getting is the Ella pant, which I do have one of. So in the bamboo, I'm going to get the Ella pant. This is the Ella pant in linen. And what makes the Ella pant really special is that it has a yoga waistband, and then it doesn't have pockets, and it has a leg that kind of is A-line. So it's going to sit like that. I'd say it's about the same length as the pants I'm wearing now, but you can always make them longer or shorter by controlling this and how you fold it. And those are going to be in bamboo as well. So if you wanted to get an underpinning, a Bamboo Huxley tank with a bamboo Ella pant, I think it would be a really great purchase. Definitely something that you would wear for a very long time. And then the third and final style that we don't have yet that we're going to get is the free any dress. Now, I don't have any of those to show you because they sold out so fast last year. I think I got in 12 and they were gone within about 3 weeks. So I've got a lot more this year and they're beautiful. Just beautiful. It's an A-line dress. It has a sleeve with a bit of a ruffle. There's no ruffle down at the bottom. It's just a throw on and go piece, and the colors are extraordinary. So stay tuned for those. That waistband is great. When I lost weight, I was able to have someone add elastic and change the waistband. Means I can still wear it. That's great. And that's what I find with, I have a lot of Bryn Walker. And Shafali, when she came to my house, she was like, you have way too much. I'm like, I never have to part with it. It lasts forever. It washes beautifully. I wear it all summer long. That's all I wear is the Bryn Walker linen. And I still have it. Nothing is happening to it. So it's easy to have too much because you never have to part with it. And when you do part with Bryn Walker, you should definitely part with it on Poshmark or eBay or at a consignment store because it has an incredible resale value. And people are always looking at, let's say that they bought the Isola top one year and they wish they had bought the pants, they will look for the color that they missed out on. So if you're thinking, it does have resale value. So there you go. That's the pants, the Ella pants. This is the only pair of Ella pants I currently have left. Okay, next color. So the next color I wanted to show you is the Millpond color. And it's beautiful. I wish that I could find a way to describe it. It's kind of, so this is what that's pretty close. Okay, we've got it. So everywhere else where I showed it to you, it looked a little too yellow. That is exactly what it looks like. It is a blued gray that's mid-tone. Everywhere you look online, it seems to have a green tint to it. There is a very, very slight green tint, like you could pull the green out of it, but it's not green. It's blue and gray. And it's kind of murky. It's a murky blue-gray. So that's exactly what that looks like. And I found some beautiful pieces to go with it. So again, I normally wear an extra large in pants. In the Bryn Walker Casbah pants, I wear a large. So here we go here. And then I found some great tops to go with it. So this one is a poncho, and this poncho is part of our Wabi Sabi collection. And I'm just going to show it to you. It's got different, can you guys see that? Yes. It's lighter blue, kind of like a mid-tone grade blue. You've got some periwinkle there, and then a darker blue there. So those are the colors that are in it. And I think it looks really nice with these pants. So I'm wearing this poncho kimono sleeve top style, so I could tie these two sides together if I wanted. I could also wear it asymmetrically, and oh, look at that. It's kind of fun. I could wear it asymmetrically like that, which also looks really nice. And again, I don't know if you guys are getting the true color. That one's on your wish list. Yeah, it's really nice. So this color here, right? Can I show it to you? Right? I can't show it to you. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it. It's this color right here. is the exact same color as the pants. So if you were trying to match it, and then there's so many other things you could wear it with too. But if you were looking for just a subtle, easy, summer breezy look, this would be great. And I think these pants could carry you into the fall as well, because they do have that kind of grayed background. And, you know, I love summer as much as the next person, but I find that it's not long enough for me to invest heavily in clothing that is seasonal. I just don't vacation enough. So I like things that I can wear into the fall, and I could definitely wear these pants with a pair of boots and maybe like a sweater or a long sleeve top, and it would still work, because even though it is a lightweight linen, it's not one of those linens that you can see through. It's like, it's not a cheap linen. It is a high quality linen. So there's this top, this one here. So when I went to, if you're interested in this, you actually have to message us, because this one is not on the website. This is also a kimono sleeve top. It's grays with different shades of blue and a geometric pattern right through there. And it also matches this beautifully. So this matches Millpond. This one you have to message us for. Color is divine. And you could wear it, I mean, if you decide not to go with the Millpond, you could definitely wear this with your blue jeans. You could wear this with navy. You could wear it with white. You could wear it with gray. So lots of different color options here on this one. The next one is also, let me double check that I'm right, is also a kimono sleeve top. And this one is on the website. And it looks like this. So this one I believe is different front and back. So if I were to wear it this way, you can see kind of those grade lines in there. Yeah, it really is a sophisticated pattern. This one is really sophisticated. And oh, I didn't even show you the back. So the back has lines and the front has this geometric pattern. It is beautiful. It's really beautiful. This one here is, that one's a little more gray. This one is a little more blue. And you can see there what it looks like. And if I spin it around, you get more of the flowers here. So it looks like that. But again, looks great with Millpond, would work really well with the navy blue as well. So there's that. And oh, you know what? I was about to show you a styling trick that I show everybody, but if you wanted to make the sleeves a little narrower, you can take this, you can tie a knot in it. It works really well if you tie the knot in it while it's inside out, because then the knot will sit on the inside of your top, and that just narrows out the sleeve a little bit. So Shefali and I created new product videos. I believe that they're already online on our YouTube, but I haven't put any like descriptions or anything on them. We just got them last night. But they're so cool, and we incorporated all the styling hacks, and it was actually a lot of fun. So this here is a boxy top, and even though I'm not a big fan of the boxy top, personally, for myself, this looks so good. The boxy top looks great with these pants. And what I would probably see, it's like they were made for each other. There. And I feel like while normally I would not wear a boxy top, there's something about pairing these together that I feel like it just works. So how great is that color combination? So again, summery and light, but not so summery that you can't carry it into your other seasons. And that one, I guess, is pretty much the same front and back. For those of you who just joined, yeah, this look is so comfortable. I really do love the Casbah pants. If you like the Casbah pants and you didn't pre-order, you might want to grab them, because we didn't get that many sizes. It's very expensive for us, and I don't like having a ton of inventory left over at the end that we just sell off for a discounted price, because I feel like we're not doing the environment any good. We should just order less. So that's why I give you guys the pre-order option, that if you want some beforehand, you can buy it in advance. So once you know your size and everything, we usually do that around October, November for delivery in February. And you can get you can get exactly what you want. You can get the colors that you want. You can get styles that I don't carry. And it means that there's less waste overall, because we're not just buying and stocking and then selling it. It's not the way that clothing should be in the future. But Casbah pants, can't get enough of them. They're just way too comfortable. So this here is the bamboo top, the Huxley tank, that goes with the Casbah pants. And this is the only top that I got from Bryn Walker this year. So this style, the Huxley, right there. So again, it's not the same color for you, but it is the same color for me. What you're seeing, like there, you can kind of see there that it is almost identical. This just reflects light differently than this does, but they're definitely a match set. And it looks really cute, this Huxley tank with these pants. It will look equally cute with the Ella pants, which we will have in just about 3 weeks, maybe less. So there, that's how that looks. And of course you could always get the top and then not pair it with these pants, but pair it with something else. I don't know if I showed you this. This is what Alex really likes about this top. So the front panel is just straight. It's a single panel. But the back has, it's almost like there's an insert right through here, which is what gives it its shape. So you do get more space across the bum, and it gives you a little bit more give behind the shoulders so that the front can look slimming, but the back is where all the extra space can be used if you need it. Here's another piece that looks really good with the Millpond. It was actually really easy to find matching pieces. I, again, did not leave myself enough time. And I thought, okay, let me just grab some things that match. And there were so many. So this is a poncho here. And you can see that it has slightly greeny undertones with black. And it also looks amazing. I could definitely pair this with black. I could pair this with white. Or I could pair it with Millpond. Right there. And I know some of you like to wear this asymmetrically, so you could do that. For those of you who are just joining, these are all silks that are part of our Wabi Sabi collection, but I have tagged them and put them into a collection so that you can find them today. If you go to the website, go to featured collections, then you go to featured collections, and then you go to right underneath Priya's picks, it says Linen and Bamboo Live Collection, and everything that I've shown you here, except for these pants, which I just pulled off the rack, are in there. So that's what this one looks like. I love the polka dots. Might have to try those polka dots to the front. It's actually really elegant. These silks. Okay, love the polka dots. That's really cute. And then there you can have all polka dots to the front here. So this is caftan length if you wanted to wear it this way. So it's a little shorter in the sleeve and it's a little longer in the front. And you can tie these edges together. You can even tie them tighter if you wanted. And that gives you just like a long tunic, which I think also works really well with these pants. So these pants go really well with a shorter top like the boxy top, but because they're kind of wide all the way through but then taper at the bottom, I find they also look good with a loose fitting drapey top. It's like you could easily wear that like that. It's really cute and really comfortable. And then, I don't know why I grabbed this. I don't think it matches. There's another piece I grabbed that doesn't match this. I probably brought it to go with something else. Yeah, I did. Okay, so this is Millpond. I hope you understand what the color looks like now, because what you're seeing on screen right now is accurate. Every other depiction of it is not accurate. So you have to just use your imagination. And I know online I actually described it, and I described it accurately. That actually looks pretty close. So there's a little bit of yellow showing on the screen, but it's cooler than the way it looks there. It's a great color. And matches a lot of things. So the next color that I got is called Elk. Now, again, because I don't like investing in things that I can't wear all the time, Elk is definitely more of a muted color. It's more trans-seasonal. You could wear it in the summer for sure, but you could also wear it in the fall, and you could wear it in the spring, and you could probably even wear it in the winter. So here it is here. think I described it online as a muted brown, and that really is what it is. It's mid-tone brown. Nope, color's not accurate. That's accurate. There. So it's a mid-tone brown. A mousy brown, you might even say. So once again, I'm normally wearing extra large in pants, and I am wearing a large. And with Bryn Walker, you will generally find that you go down one size, if not two. So the top that goes with this one is this here. This is adorable. This is definitely something. I found so many pieces that would match this. Like I just grabbed the first few I saw. But to me, this is just a no-brainer underpinning. I could see myself wearing this easily into the fall and through the summer. And in the summer, I would just pair it with lighter colors. So for example, this, which lightens the whole thing up, but because I'm still wearing linen, it still feels like summer. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. Hi, how are you? I'm just in the middle of a live right now. It's good to see you though. Take care. So have a look at that. Can you see that embroidery there on here? It's really spectacular. There. So this is a poncho, and you can see the other colors. This is part of our Wabi Sabi collection as well. This one is definitely online. Incredible embroidery right there. Lots of pretty colors. We have kind of like a dusty rose. I wonder if that's my phone that's doing it. There. Okay, I don't want to mess with it. Yeah, so this here is kind of a dusty rose, and yeah, it is a really great neutral. I truly adore this color. I just know I would get a lot of use out of it. It would be one of those no-brainer pieces. So dusty rose, a bit of a lavender in there. We have some green, and then here we have a print, and on this side we have the embroidery. So like I was saying, I would get something that's a little bit darker like this, and I would just in the summer pair it with things that brightened it up, like that. And then in the fall, I would pair it with darker colors. Oh, that has to go up front, right there. Like that. I'm wearing so many layers right now because I'm wearing my t-shirt underneath as well. But yeah, something like that to brighten it up, and probably white shoes so that overall the look is lightened, but you're still just wearing a neutral. So there's this piece, and then the other pieces I got to wear with this are also from the Wabi Sabi collection, and they are pieces that I think, you know, they're definitely summery pieces, but you know, they would also carry you into fall. So this next one is a kimono sleeve duster, and I just wanted to show you that this color in here also matches that. It's pretty close. This is a little more gray. This is a little more blue. But if you put it together like that, it would look like it matched. By which to say that this would also match Millpond. So here you go. Super neutral. Don't know if you can see the colors in that accurately. Look at that flower there. So cute. So yeah, just a really easy neutral kind of underpinning with pinks and reds and neutral colors over top of elk. I feel like I need a necklace in this color to kind of bring it all together. And those of you who have done lives with me know that I'm just not that organized. I do try to be, but I'm not. Maybe this one. Better. But then I don't know if I like the gray on the beige. I don't hate it. So before I get sidetracked, these are Wabi Sabi pieces that match elk, bamboo, and linen. Let's see what else I've got here. And because this is a kimono sleeve jacket, of course it has a belt. And then this next piece. So this next piece is so beautiful. And I kind of feel like before we got this color in, we didn't really have something here that I would pair it with and say, oh, you know what, that's gonna look really great together. But now we do. So this, like sometimes when I'm getting saris from Anshul, she'll describe a color as a cardboard color. And I kind of feel like this is a little warmer than a cardboard color, but it is. It's a cardboardy color. And there's always silks with that color in it. So have a look at that together. How freaking gorgeous is that? Right there. So this is another poncho. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna be trying it on with something else, so I wanna leave that together. But see these colors? You've got that kind of a cardboardy color, you've got kind of a flesh tone there, you've got, I wanna call it a muted watermelon and black. And it looks exceptional with this color. I do think that this color will sell out first, this and the Millpond, because it's just beautiful. Like if I have not tried at all, threw on something that looked like pajamas, threw this over top, a wabi-sabi piece, and I feel like I could walk into any restaurant anywhere confidently. So again, this is on the website. It's in that collection that I created for today. Here's another piece that goes with this underpinning. I've had my eye on this one for a long time too. It's part of the Wabi Sabi collection. And again, I just didn't know what I would wear it with. I thought, like, it's beautiful, but I wouldn't want to wear it with black because that's too predictable. And I didn't want to wear it with, I didn't have the right shade of blue, but I feel like I would definitely wear this with this underpinning. Now I'm kind of hoping that I bought myself this one. That needs to be a bit shorter to do this, but I'll just do it anyways. So it looks, kind of need to take that off. But yeah, so this color as well is perfect with elk. There. It's a gorgeous color. And actually, let me see. Yeah, I'll have to try this on again later with these pants because that's the Rambutan color. Would that match as well? Oh yeah, that'll match too. Okay, so this one is lovely. I have loved it from afar for a very long time, and I'm going to show you two pieces that go with it. One is the elk, and the other is called Rambutan. But it's kind of a chinoiserie type print. Beautiful soft silk, and then you've got these leaf designs here, these abstract florals. There's a little bit of an ochre color right there. There's a lot of this kind of taupey, browny color through here, which is why it looks so good with these pants. And it has black in it, so you're not gonna have a shoe problem. It's always a thing, do you have matching shoes? So yeah, beautiful, beautiful piece, and would look incredible with elk. So for mostly in the, like I said, in the linens, I really did stick with darker colors, except for those Friani dresses, and I just went nuts. I got every bright color that they had because the dress is just so extraordinary. So this one here, for this, I'm going to take this. Wait a second. I'm going to show you this first before I take this off. So here's another piece that I think would look really great and brighten things up a bit. Here's a vest that I think looks amazing. Again, super neutral, very, very classic looking. You can definitely take this side and pin it up through here. What this is like a flesh tone, but then it's also got browns, taupes, and grays. So there's lots of things you could work with. But yeah, I would wear it like that. Probably use a magnetic button through here somewhere and wear it with these pants. But yeah, it's a great, great color. It just, I feel like it frees you up to do so much. Oh, look at that together. So again, really, really classy looking. Considering that you're wearing essentially pajamas, you've just got this great option. And this is also part of our Wabi Sabi collection. Just a gorgeous, warm, neutral, but elegant enough. Like, I think I would definitely wear this in the summer. So that's this. Now for the other ones, I have to take off this bamboo top, which is why I wanted to wait a second. So I'll show you these other ones here. So the weight on this is really, you know how me in hearing things, can you hear this? So that's the sound this bamboo makes. And I don't think you can make that sound with the Metamade because the Metamade has too much stretch in it, whereas this has substance. See? It, like I said, it feels like a really, really high quality cotton t-shirt, but it's not. It's bamboo. And it's soft like bamboo as well. Okay, so here is another neutral color, one that, you know, I would say that that's really accurate. The silk is insane on this. This is also part of our Wabi Sabi collection. You can see the colors right there. And I think it would look stunning. Oh, wow. That looks so good. And again, I'm generally not a big fan of the boxy top, but I would totally wear these together. Especially in the summer when you want to wear nothing underneath. So it's a really cute look. And this one is a crepe silk as well, so you don't have to worry about wearing anything underneath it. And then I found one other boxy top that I thought would look really, one or two other boxy tops. So there's this one here. Okay, so this, now I'm just losing things. This top here, which I picked to go with the elk, there, looks amazing. But you could also pair it with the Isola, there. A little bit flashier, a little more interesting, more neutral and subdued, but still fun. So I'll show you that. And then I also picked this one to go with it. Here, put that together. This one here is, again, a lighter look. Still very, very neutral, but it's got that hit of magenta and some black there. And I think this would go really well with the elk as well. And it brightens things up a bit. So there you go. Here's another boxy top that would look great with elk. And I think that's it for elk. So this goes here. And the next color I'm going to show you is a really great color. I did go out on a limb with this color. Last year I got a color that they had that I believe was called Chili, but I don't remember. And it was more of an orangey color, like it was distinctly orange. This color that they've got this year called Rambutan, it's red, but it's red with orangey undertones. But you wouldn't call it orange, you might call it a muted red. So let me try that one on for you, and I'll show you that new color. I didn't get very many. Like I got less in the Rambutan than I did in some of the other colors, just because it is a bit of a, you have to be okay with wearing red. But because it's so muted, I didn't feel like it was flashy. I felt like it was sophisticated. So this is Rambutan here. And the color is coming out really true. So it is a muted red with ever so slightly orangey undertones, maybe like a muted persimmon color, but it's not orange. There, that's what that looks like. And again, I'm wearing the large, even though normally I wear an extra large in pants. I could probably fit a medium, but I like having a generous, I don't like it when I eat and I feel like I've eaten. So I would much rather do this and have lots of space where I need it and then just style accordingly. Wondering why boxy tops do not come in larger sizes? That's a really good question. And that was one of the first things that came up with the boxy tops, is that they only fit to a size 12, and we try to be far more inclusive than that size-wise. The reason that boxy tops only come to that size is, how do I show you this? So when this is cut, this is, let me see if I can show you this. I need to find a vest. Okay, so here's a vest. When we cut a boxy top, we use whatever's left of the material. And so let's say this was the sari, right? So normally it would be wrapped like this, it would go around your waist, it would go up and over your shoulder. So basically, this is the top and this is the bottom. When we make a boxy top, basically we're folding this in half, and we're using, I think it's 24 inches. I'd have to check my notes. But basically we use this piece right here to create the boxy top. So there's no room to make it longer. And the reason that we make it like this is because it uses up whatever fabric. When we have just an extra 2 feet left at the end, we can turn it into a boxy top. There's not really anything else that it's enough fabric for. And that's why we make so many boxy tops. So that's the maximum length right there. So that's why we have so many boxy tops, and that's why they can't be made any bigger. So I hope that helps. It's not for lack of trying. And what we did instead, I'm going to hang this back up, is we tried to find other tops that would be similar to the boxy top. And actually Alex and I were talking about it. So one thing that we're going to be doing probably in the next shipment is that moving forward, and this was Ann Morrison's idea, if she's there listening, it was a brilliant idea. She suggested that we cut a 2-inch slit here on the side here and on the side here. So I guess that's why you make so many of them. Yeah, it's true. That's why we make so many of them. And they're a really good seller too. Not so much in store. In store we sell quite a few, but I would say abroad, in the States especially, and in Europe, and in some other stores in Canada, the boxy tops are like the biggest seller. And I think it's because people are really confident in, I know how to wear a top, so that doesn't scare me. That one fits me, so that's great. And I love this fabric. Whereas a lot of the styles we carried, you kind of have to have a mindset of understanding, oh, this is flowy, and wouldn't the front tie waterfall top work because you can blouse it? Yeah, and that's what we did, is we tried to come up with other styles that you could blouse out or tie in a different way to get the same effect as the boxy top. So one of the examples would be this one here, which also matches these pants. This is our front tie top. And some people say that they don't like the front tie top because of the tie, but I feel like there are things you can do with that tie. So if I wear this like this, it's like a boxy top. It has the same cut through here. It's a little bit longer. I've folded this part underneath here. And if I don't like that tie there, I can just tie that really tight and tuck it up or tuck it in. So there. So basically you have a top, and we actually have a lot of front tie tops for the same reason. It uses less fabric. So yeah, unless I can think of something, we've tried to address it. We've addressed it with the side tie tunic, which can be tucked, with the front tie top, which can be spun around, and you can do things with that tie to either include it or not include it, with the waterfall top, which you can tuck the front and you can tuck the back, and with the high-low top, which is I don't have one here, so I'll go grab it. The high-low top is long in the back, and it's about 2 inches longer in the front than the boxy top. So you're still getting that coverage, that extra little bit of coverage. So yeah, actually, I'll put this here. Let me go get a high-low top so I can show you. If you go to our website and you go to tops and tunics in the silk section, and one of them says shop by length, or it says tops and tunics by length. And what I did was I went through and I took all of our styles that could be worn on the top half of your body as a top, and I lined them up by shortest to longest. So obviously boxy top is right at the top of the list, but then it goes down to kimono sleeve top, and then from kimono sleeve top I think it goes to high-low top, and then from high-low to front tie to side tie to tunic length caftan waterfall. So you can kind of see where the spaces are. But let me get you a high-low top to show you. Still here, sorry guys. Trying to find something that doesn't look bad with this. So this kind of has the same color in it, so I'm going to grab this one. So this is longer at the front than a boxy top. So you get a little bit more length here, but then it does drop down and then it has that long piece in the back. And this was created with the thinking that it's less effort to throw on a top than it is to throw on a jacket and then have to find something to wear underneath it. So you just find your bottoms, throw this on as your tops, your bum is covered through there, you look like you really tried, and it's easy and cool. So those are the tops, and you're not the first person to ask that question, and we ask it ourselves all the time, why so many boxy tops? But that's the answer. Okay, getting back to these pants. So these are called Rambutan or Rambutan. Don't know because I've never heard that word said. This is the matching top. Again, it's a really great underpinning because it's muted. It really can change color depending on what you pair it with, but I would say it's a persimmon. There, it is a persimmon. It's a red that leans towards orange, but it is a red. I'm hoping, I feel like the linen pants show the color better than the top, but that's what it looks like. Amazing underpinning, amazing quality. And then I can show this to you with some of the pieces we've already tried on. So this was that piece that looked really good with the elk, and it also looks really good with this. So there. And you'll remember that this color is kind of more pinky, but it really works. So there you go. You can wear this with it. And these are all part of the Wabi Sabi collection. And then this other piece that I already showed you also would look really great with it. So this one here. So when I tried this on with the browns, it looked more muted. And then here, when you pop it with this brighter orange underneath, it really brings out the orange and it makes the green pop as well. And I think that's kind of sweet too. I think this color is for people who are not faint of heart when it comes to color. I love color. So I'm just like, lay it on. And I guess I don't care what other people think because I'm kind of dressing for myself. It makes me happy to see color. So if I'm the one who has to bring the color into the room, that's what I'm gonna do. So there you go. But I like it with this. And then I also grabbed a few other pieces here. This is really lovely. So I found a couple of vests, or one vest? One vest. So this here is, yes, thank you. I agree. We have to. We have to just be ourselves and live our lives. Now, I read this really interesting article that flashed across my screen about Madonna and about how she looked at the Grammys. And I thought it was a really interesting article because what it said was that it wasn't so much that she may or may not have had plastic surgery. For those of you who haven't seen the imaging, she looks very different than what she looked like when she was young, but she doesn't have any wrinkles or anything. Like, for whatever reason, her face looks very taut and sculpted in places. So people have been saying, oh, poor thing, look at why did she think that she needed to do that to her body? And what this person wrote in this article, I think it was in Vogue, is that the issue isn't that we, the people, think that it's wrong to use something to enhance your look, like makeup or fillers or whatever else. But if we can tell that we've tried, that's what makes it wrong. So we have to make it look effortless. Keep our youth, but don't let anybody know how hard we've worked to keep our youth. And even then, nobody's going to be happy about it. They'll have something negative to say. It's like my bunny story for those of you who watched my live the other day. If you're a bunny with 10 tails, people will want all your tails gone and then you're going to be left with nothing. So might as well just live your best life and stop caring about pleasing people, because what they're trying to have you achieve is for them, and it's just going to limit you unnecessarily. So if you love color, be colorful. So speaking of which, this vest here is colorful. It has this really fun border on it, and then it has all these different colors. We've got some orange in here, we've got that persimmon color, we've got black and white, and a little bit of purple, just to spice things up. And this piece is pretty much the same on all sides, except you could wear the black side to the front and the purple to the back. Exactly. Jessica DeFino wrote an excellent article on all Yes, on all the takes on Madonna on Subtrack. I recommend reading it. Yeah, I feel like it really starts the conversation about why do people care so much? What is it? What is it, the expectation that she's not meeting, despite the fact that all she did was try to meet everybody's expectations, or maybe her own. Or maybe we're all just projecting, right? We're working so hard and we don't want to look like that. And she is the scary reminder that maybe we've gone too far. So give it to Madonna for getting us thinking again, just like she did in the 80s. So there's that. You could wear it this way. And I think I'm wearing it, yeah, this time I'm wearing it shorter side to the front. And it would also look really good as a vest this way. All of the above. Yeah, exactly, right? Interesting read. I don't know how many of you guys actually watch those lives I do on Wednesday, but I am the ones play by your own rules. But I have met some of the most interesting people, and the little tidbits of knowledge that I get from these conversations. I don't remember if you watched the one with Susan Gudgeon. She's the one who is the opera singer and now does singing classes. And she said, I was being judgmental and instantly regretted it because I should know better. Judging myself now, that's good too. But I was talking about these women who I saw at a cafe in Yorkville, and how, one of the sweet, beautiful, beautiful girl had her lips puffed up. And I just said, why? Why does she feel the need to do that? And what Susan said to me was, I think we've all been there. Whether it's getting your lips puffed up or wearing something because somebody else tells you that that's what beautiful is. It's maybe just more expensive to do it with your lips puffing up instead of, buying the jacket. And it takes a while before you're not there anymore, where you don't care what anybody thinks of your lips. If you want them big, you'll make them big. If you want them not big, it's on you. It's your choice. And I think, anyways, I don't know what I think. There's lots to think about there. There's definitely a lot to think about. And hearing your perspectives when we have these conversations definitely get me thinking. And one of the things that Susan said that I keep thinking about is she said, all we can bring to our understanding of people is our own experience. And because we have such a limited framework of what we can view people with, we are going to judge or not understand or try to create meaning. And it's futile because you can absolutely not understand everything that person has gone through. It's like you're being asked to, it's that elephant analogy, right? Where everybody is seeing a little tiny part of the elephant and trying to describe what the bigger picture is, and is so confidently saying when they touch the trunk that an elephant is like a snake. And this is what we do with people as well. We try to understand them with our very limited ability. And so the mistake seems to be trying to understand people, and instead of just saying, that's what it is. This is, whatever this is the very limited picture of whatever the bigger thing is, which I also don't know. And then you have no control. Look at me just going on and on. Okay, so this I think I prefer as a vest. And I like it with the black underpinning as well, I think. But I would untuck my black underpinning and probably wear it like that. I don't know why I got so talky today. Sorry, everybody. Did not mean to preach. Okay, so there's that one. And then the next piece I'm going to show you. Preach. Oh, that's so sweet. That's what I love about being with all of you and with the customers at the store. I feel like we're all at this point where we're thinking now. We're not just having the world, handed to us and we're just accepting it and saying this is the world. We're now like, no, I don't think I agree with that, or I think I need to see that in a different way. I really love this together. So I thought it might be a bit much because the colors don't match exactly. And again, this is part of the Wabi Sabi. It's always interesting. I know. I really do. And then I haven't read the book by Anne Bokeman. That was last Wednesday's one. But Wendy, who was probably on here somewhere too, she read it and she said it was extraordinary, especially the parts, and it was written with humor, it's going to be on my list now, that when she was trying to find a replacement religion from the one that her parents had raised her with, and she really did look everywhere for a religion to see what would fit her. And apparently she discusses this journey with a sense of humor. And so yeah, if I think I wrote the name of it. If you go into our lives, you can probably see the name of it there. But her name is Anne Bokma, A-N-N-E, B as in Bob, O-K-M-A. I interviewed her about the book on my podcast. Oh my gosh, Reframe Your Life as the Podcast. That's right, Sandy has started a podcast, everybody. And I think when I interviewed her, there was a link to her newsletter, and I still love getting her newsletters because, like I said, you ladies are all so insightful. It was called A Year of Living Spiritually. So maybe worth the read. So I love this together. Actually, I would totally wear this. This is so easy, and it kind of looks fancy, but not fancy at the same time. And I think that's it for things that go with Rambutan. I was like this as a teacher too. If the kids got me talking about something that I was interested in, it's like it was a game. They'd be like, oh, I bet you we can get Ms. Mohan started. And then, while I'm book talking, Annette Ham is the person. I wouldn't have tried that. Yeah, I don't know that I would have tried that either. But again, when you leave yourself 3 minutes to try to find matching pieces, you kind of just grab stuff. But I love this together. Beautiful. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, so my students did this as well, where they knew that they could get me to go on a tangent if they could just think of something that was interesting enough, and I would always take the bait. Okay, the next color is, this one is called, and we are down to the last one, everybody, for those of you who have heard me talking on and on. It has been about an hour and 10 minutes. So this color I described as a gray, but it's a light gray and it has taupe and purple undertones. So I don't know how to really describe it. The best I can do is show you how it looks with white. So this is like a gray taupe lavender, and this is white. So you can see it's quite a bright color, but it's so super neutral. It's just a light summer neutral. Looks really good with my black shoes. So I think maybe it's a light taupe. Maybe that's what it is. So I found some pieces to go with this as well. We do have the matching bamboo top right here. So you've got a lovely underpinning. And soon we'll have the bamboo pants that also go with this. Or the Renzo pants, which will also go with this. So we're going to have 3 different pant styles that match this top coming up soon. And in the meantime, I found some pieces, again from the Wabi Sabi collection, that I thought would look really sweet with this. And what I found was that it was mostly the pastels that worked really well with this color Heron right here. So this is inside out. So this one here is yellows and blues. You can see them there. So there you can see the color right there, how nice it looks together. So I would say Heron is a color that works well with pastels. I tried it with a couple of more, and I'll show you. I tried it with some bolder colors, and I couldn't find anything that didn't contrast too much. But I found that the pastels worked really well with it. So that's Heron right there. With this was a kimono sleeve top, and this is a kimono sleeve jacket, which I normally tie at the front like a top when I wear it here. And then this one. So this is also from the Wabi Sabi collection. This one is a long tunic with side ties, and I thought this looked really nice with the Heron as well. So here we go. Here. Yeah, so again, see how you've got these lovely pastels and then you're pairing it with this. for me, because I'm short-waisted, I feel like it's a little too long when I wear it just down like that. So I would probably tie a side up or do a French tuck or even do a full tuck and do something like that if I were to wear it. I just, for me, because I'm short-waisted, I feel like this is a smidge too long when I wear it with these pants. But the colors really work together. I think you can probably see that that is almost an exact match. There. So there's this one here, and then I found, I think, just a few more. This is here. Here. Okay, so this was kind of the boldest color that I found to go with these pants, and I feel like it works. So this is another kimono sleeve jacket. It's a crepe silk, and it is literally butter. On the butter scale, this one is a 5 out of 5. And you can see the colors there. That color is a lighter version of what the pants are. So it looks like that. And probably I would untuck this and then wear this like this. There. So this looks really sweet together too. And I kind of like how it goes like black and then taupe and then you put a bright color over it. And there are just a couple more to go with the Heron. And then I'll show you the black and the white, which we do have again this year. This I thought, is beautiful with it. I kind of feel like I wish I was wearing the matching top because it looked incredible with the Heron top. And then this is a cardigan here. And it looks so good with these pants. Like, whoever gets this color pants, you have to get this piece to go with it because they were made in heaven together. And if you wanted to wear it the other way, it would probably also look good. And that's where you put the cardigan on this way, and you do one of these, and wear it like that. But yeah, this and this look insane together. And this is part of the Wabi Sabi collection. And then here is another vest. I do like wearing my vests in the summer. So here. Somebody was asking me today about the linen. She was like, I really like the linen, but isn't it a little early to start shopping for spring? And I agree, it is early. But if you want the sizes, you probably have to get on it, sadly. But you can use Sezzle, which as a payment option, which means you'll be paying it in installments. By the time you finish paying for it, it will be spring. And at least you'll get the sizes that you want. Or next year, maybe take advantage of the pre-order. But then you still end up buying it in advance. So I don't know. I don't have an easy answer for you. This I think looks really nice too, because it picks up the gray, and it kind of has taupey undertones as well. And then you've got the pink on that side, and lots of beautiful florals across here. And you could probably wear it with the pink side to the front too. Pink looks so good with taupe, like that. So this is really sweet, and I think it would look good with white. I have a feeling it'll look good with, yeah. So you can't see here. I feel like this would also look good with this. You can see right there. Very good. There. This is Millpond. So this one here, absolutely gorgeous. And then I've given up hanging things up. Now I'm just throwing them on the rack. I showed you that one. This is it. This is almost, oh no, there's one more. So there's this here, which is muted kind of, like I couldn't decide about this one, whether it matched or not, because it's a taupe, but it leans a little bit more towards beige. So maybe this one would be better with the elk. Let me see if I can find elk. Oh yeah, this is better with elk. Definitely elk and not, that's better. Definitely elk and not heron for this one. There. See that? And then the very last piece that I pulled from the Wabi Sabi collection to show you is a piece that I don't know why it's still here. Like, we've actually checked a couple of times to make sure that it is available online because this should have been the first one to go. It's a solid black. It's got kind of like a tie-dye with purple, but it's really muted. So you can see the purple underneath there, but mostly it's black. And it's part of our Wabi Sabi collection because it has a bunch of patches, but it's perfect for these pants because you have that kind of a neutrally color on the inside, and that color exactly matches the pants. And then what couldn't you wear with a black vest, really? So this one, incredible. I will tell you the name of this one because I feel like it should sell. It is called, okay guys, sorry, Flammulated Flycatcher is what this one is. Flammulated Flycatcher. And it would make a great vest, it would make a great scarf. The only thing I can think is the pictures online don't do it justice because it's beautiful. Like, look at that there. That's pretty. That is really, really pretty. Okay, then that's it. That's all. All I needed to show you was that it also comes in white, and we have a few of the white Casbah pants. It also comes in black, and we have a few of the black Casbah pants. And we also got the top, the Huxley tank, in black as well. So if you were looking for a high quality black underpinning, this one could be your choice. Or you could get this to go with the Renzo pants, which we'll have in a couple of weeks, or the Ella pants, which are also in bamboo. So 3 pant options, 1 top option, all the same colors. And then we're also going to get the free knee vest. So that's it, everybody. Thank you for humoring me today with my little rant about Madonna and how it reflects how it reflects our lives, pop culture, reflecting who we are as Anne would say, moving to the other side of middle age, or saging, as Sandy would say, and getting wiser and older at the same time. So thank you very, very much for joining. If you have any questions, just message us. Everything should be in the collection in the menu under featured collections. And I called this one the Linen and Bamboo Live Collection. And I hope, I'm in love with that top. Do you have a few? Hope to get to you. Might be a good idea, saging works for me, might be a good idea to buy it online. Just because there aren't that many. If it's the silk, it's one of a kind, and if it's the black top and the Huxley tank, you should probably just grab it because you definitely cannot find it anywhere else. We're the only people who have it this year. And I didn't, like I said, it's just too expensive for me to buy too many. So I try to do the pre-order instead. But buy it online and we can help you. And I can tell you something else. No, that's probably it. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for spending this time with me and letting me feel that teacher vibe again. The one I'm wearing. So this one or this vest? So Nancy, if you're talking about this vest, this is the only one anywhere. So you probably want to go to the website and snag that. And we do ship. And if it is this top, this is actually my top. I've had it for a very long time. I got it from J. Jill in the States, and it lasts forever. So I still have it, and I still wear it all the time. So that's it. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So there is that collection, and what I'm gonna do is take this live, turn it into a YouTube video, and pop it up there in the collection as well. So if you want to see it, you'll be able to find it there. Thank you again for joining. Have a fabulous weekend. I will be at the store tomorrow. Pop in if you're in town. Bye, everyone.